Let me tell you something you might not hear from your friends, your family, or even your mentors. Gongo kalokaran olmos. You don't need a crowd. You don't need cheerleaders. You don't need permission. You don't need applause. You don't need a handout. You don't need someone to validate your dreams. Sometimes you just need to do it alone. And if this message hits you in the gut like it should, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. Not for me, for you, because you've just entered a new level of your life. We live in a world where people are addicted to approval. We post for likes. We wait for comments. We wait for someone to say, "That's a good idea," before we move. But let me tell you what the greats do. They don't wait. They start alone. They grind alone. They cry alone. They sacrifice alone. They build it alone. And that's why they win. You think Elon Musk had a crowd chanting his name when he was sleeping in a warehouse trying to build Tesla? You think Oprah had 1 million supporters when she was told she didn't belong on TV? You think Kobe needed a crowd to push him to train at 4 a.m.? No, they did it alone first. And if this hits home, smash that subscribe button. Smash it like you're smashing every excuse you've ever made. You see, loneliness isn't a weakness, it's a superpower. It's where you hear your own voice clearly for the first time. It's where you sharpen your weapon, your mind. It's where you find your real strength. Because when you learn how to walk alone, you learn how to never be broken. Let's get something straight. You don't need someone to walk with you. You need to walk so powerfully that the earth shakes beneath your feet, even if nobody sees it yet. You don't need to be seen. You need to become. You don't need people to clap. You need to execute until they can't ignore you. And if you're feeling that energy, you already know. Hit that subscribe button. This is where your evolution begins. I know some of you are sitting in dark places right now. You feel abandoned, you feel left behind, you feel like no one gets it. But let me give you a truth that'll break you free. You, Kobe, you are being isolated for elevation. You are being separated so you can be strengthened. You are in solitude because your destiny is too loud for the crowd. You don't need them, you need you. They say, if you want to go fast, go with others. But if you want to go far, you better be ready to go alone. You'll be misunderstood, you'll be doubted, you'll be criticized. They'll say, who does he think he is? They'll say, she changed. Good, that means you're growing. That means you're becoming dangerous. So don't just sit there. Hit that subscribe button and keep evolving. Listen to me. The most dangerous person is the one who learns how to be at peace alone. No distractions, no fake friends, no noise, just focus, just grind, just vision, just execution. If you want to master your craft, if you want to live the life most only dream of, then guess what? You're going to have to go where most people are too afraid to go, alone. You want to know why most people never reach greatness? Because they're too busy trying to be accepted. You think Michael Jordan was worried about being liked? You think Steve Jobs lost sleep over opinions? No, they were obsessed with building, not pleasing. And when you're on that level, you'll find most people can't come with you. So what do? You do it alone. And if that's the fire that's been buried inside you, dig it up and hit that subscribe button right now. Let this be your signal. Now let me say something else, because someone out there needs this right now. You've been betrayed, you've been left behind, you've been told you can't. And that's perfect, because now it's you versus you, and that's a fight you can win. Nobody's coming to save you. No one's going to build your dream for you, and that's okay, because you were born to do it alone. So here's your challenge. Tonight, look in the mirror, look into your own eyes, and say out loud, I don't need them. I've got me. Say it until you believe it, and then start building, start climbing, start evolving, start creating the life you said you wanted. And guess what? While you're at it, hit that subscribe button again. Not for the views, not for the likes, but as a declaration. I'm no longer waiting on anybody. I'm walking alone into my greatness. They'll laugh at first, they'll whisper, they'll gossip. Let them, because one day they'll say, I always knew you'd make it. But deep down, you'll know the truth. You made it. Because when it got hard, when nobody believed, when it was just you and the grind, you didn't fold. You didn't quit. You didn't beg. You did it. alone. So let me leave you with this. Be bold enough to walk alone. Be strong enough to build without applause. Be focused enough to grind in the shadows. Because the spotlight doesn't make you great. The work you do when no one is watching does. If you're ready to take that journey, if you're ready to become unstoppable, then for the final time in this speech, smash that subscribe button, step into your power, and remember, you don't need the world to believe in you. You just need you. Now go do it, alone. Let me ask you something. When the dust settles, when the noise fades, when there's no applause, no likes, no reposts, no pat on the back, who are you then? Because that version of you, the one standing in silence, choosing to keep going without recognition, that's the version that wins. Let's stop lying to ourselves. You don't need more followers. You need more discipline. You don't need more motivation. You need more execution. Everyone wants a team. Everyone wants support. But what if I told you the thing you've been waiting for is you? Hit that subscribe button right now if you're done waiting for someone to discover you. Because nobody's coming to crown you. You'll have to crown yourself. People won't understand why you work so hard in silence. They won't get why you distance yourself. They'll say, you've changed. They'll say, you're not fun anymore. Let them talk. You're not here to be liked. You're here to be legendary. Let me remind you of something powerful. The lion hunts alone. The eagle flies alone. The wolf thrives when the pack leaves. And you're about to break generational curses, build an empire, become someone the world's never seen, all by doing it alone. If that resonates, hit that subscribe button right now, because this channel, this message, this mission, it's for people who build when nobody is watching. You think it's lonely now? Good, because solitude is where the greatest transformations happen. You're not being punished, you're being prepared. You're not being forgotten, you're being forged. Listen closely. Every time you show up alone, when it's hard, when it's painful, when it feels like nobody notices, you are casting a vote for the future version of you, the beast version, the unstoppable version. So keep showing up, keep rising, keep walking, alone. You'll start seeing people fall off. Friends will disappear. Family might not understand. That's okay. That's the cost of elevation. You want rare results? You have to be willing to walk a rare path. Most won't get it. Most won't follow. But you will build something unforgettable. So do me a favor. Punch that subscribe button like it owes you your future. Punch it like it's the lie that said you needed permission to be great. Let me tell you something brutal. If you need people to support you before you start, you're not ready to finish. Let that sink in. It's not the easy road. It's not the comfortable road. It's not the popular road. But it's the one that leads to legacy. And in the end, they won't remember who clapped for you. They'll remember what you built, what you became, what you overcame, alone. So this is your final warning. Stop waiting. Start walking. Stop begging. Start building. Stop hoping. Start executing. Alone. And if you're serious, like blood in your veins, fire in your eyes serious, then hit that subscribe button one last time. Because this isn't motivation. This is a movement for those bold enough to say, even if I have to do it alone, I will still rise. You ever sit in a quiet room and wonder, why is no one checking on me? Why isn't anyone helping me? Why does it feel like I'm carrying this whole mountain by myself? Let me tell you why. Because what's being built in you can't be built in public. You're being tested in isolation because you are being prepared for elevation. And if you get that, if your spirit feels it before your brain even catches up, smash that subscribe button right now, because this is more than words. This is warfare for your future. Let me tell you something wrong. The betrayal, it was your blessing. The heartbreak, it was your awakening. The silence, it was your classroom. People left you when you needed them most? Good. They weren't supposed to come. They weren't built for where you're going. And the sooner you stop looking back, the faster you step into the version of you that was never meant to beg. Do it alone. Do it while you cry. Do it while you doubt yourself. Do it when your hands shake. Do it when your voice cracks. Do it when your heart is broken. Do it when it doesn't even make sense. But do it anyway. You see, the great ones, the ones who changed the game, weren't carried by crowds. They were carried by conviction. Carried by the voice in their soul that whispered, I don't need them to believe in me. I just need me. And if that's you, if that's the fire inside your chest, hit that subscribe button right now, and don't you dare stop. Let's go even deeper. You think this road is hard? It is. It's cold. It's lonely. It will break you, bruise you, bend you. But it will build you. The version of you that can't be moved. The version of you that walks in rooms and doesn't shrink. The version of you that makes people uncomfortable because your presence says, I earned this. I bled for this. I built this. Alone. You want a shortcut? Here it is. There isn't one. Nobody's handing you your dream. Nobody's giving you permission. Nobody's going to suddenly wake up and believe in you more than you do. So do the only thing that's ever worked in history. Show up, alone, and outwork the noise. People think going viral is the goal. Let me correct that. Going viral means nothing if you're still mentally broke, spiritually starving, and addicted to validation. Forget going viral. Go internal. Go eternal. Build something inside of you that no algorithm can erase. And every time you show up alone, you cast a vote for that future. When you say no to the party, when you stay late after everyone quits, when you believe in your dreams so loud that people call you crazy, that's when you're closest. So if you're still with me, if this message is crawling up your spine, hit that subscribe button now. Let the world know you chose yourself. And here's the truth that's going to sting. They won't clap until it's already done. They won't repost your grind. They won't support your vision. They won't share your journey. But the minute you make it, oh, suddenly they knew you'd do it. Forget all that. Be so committed to your craft that their applause becomes irrelevant. Do it with no crowd, no cheer, no noise, just the heartbeat of purpose guiding you through every dark room. They thought leaving you would break you. They didn't realize they just unleashed you. Because the second you realize you can do it alone, you become you stop shrinking. You stop waiting. And that version of you, that's the one that becomes dangerous. So hit that subscribe button if this is you. Hit it if you're finally choosing power over pity. Hit it if you're tired of shrinking so small just to be accepted. Let me say this as clear as I can. If you want something you've never had, you'll have to become someone you've never been. And that process, that metamorphosis, it's done in silence. It's done in sacrifice. It's done in solitude. And it's done alone. You don't need more people. You need more courage. You need more grit. You need more you. This is the season where you become your own army. So pick up your sword, look in the mirror, and say, I'm not waiting another second. If it's gotta be me, then let it be me. I'll do it alone. And if you're ready to make that choice, slam that subscribe button one more time. Not for me, for you, for your power, for your purpose. This is your time, this is your turn, and this is your transformation. Go do it, alone, and never look back. They laughed because you started alone. They'll cry when you finish a legend. You ever feel like nobody sees you? Like you've been grinding, sacrificing, suffering, and no one's watching? Good. That's exactly where you're supposed to be. Because greatness doesn't happen in the spotlight. It happens in the shadows. It happens in the dark. It happens behind closed doors. It happens when you're down to your last bit of energy, but you still choose to show up. That's what separates the weak from the warriors. And if you feel that heat rising in your chest right now, hit that subscribe button right now. This ain't just content, this is combat. Let me tell you what the world doesn't understand. You are building something they can't see. You are becoming something they don't recognize. You are turning pain into power and isolation into elevation. And that's why they can't relate to you anymore. They think you're cold. They think you've changed. They think you're distant. But you're not distant. You're dangerous. You're on a mission, and missions require isolation. You ever wonder why lions don't run in packs? Because lions don't need noise. Lions move in silence, then strike with power. And you've been trying to be a lion while begging sheep to believe in you. Enough. It's time to cut the noise, cut the doubt, cut the fear, and go full beast mode alone. And if you're ready to wake up that beast, hit that subscribe button right now and don't look back.